Hello racing fans, welcome to Delaware Park. I'm your host, JJ Gracie. We'll be watching races from Thursday the 14th of July. We had 8 races today. Our feature race was the 7th. It was an A other than, going 5/8 a mile on turf, and it was a good one. The weather here today was actually pretty nice. It was in the high 80s, very light wind. The main track was fast, and the turf course remains firm and in excellent condition. So let's take a look at the first half, the early daily double. That's claiming fillies and mares, non-winners of 4 or since the date gone 6 furlongs. Here's your opener, here's Josh, and here's your start.
Away and running. Good start for Square Peg, who breaks right on cue. Mosler's touch up the rail now takes the leading role, and up the inside is Hetty G. In between rivals is Kirby with the outside challenger of Luckbealadytonight, and Forest Halo, one of the well-supported rivals in the betting market, is last of all. So the speed is on with 4.5 furlongs to go, and Mosler's touch tells the other ladies to catch me if she can and shows the way by 5. Square Peg's a tracking second. Luckbealadytonight is one path off the rail. Hetty G gets a loose rein shaken and is in a joint third. Kirby has one beaten, and Forest Halo still last of all. So Mosler's touch coming back to the face of the field, and Square Peg is ready to take this rival on at 17-1. So Square Peg hits the front. Mosler's touch needs to dig deep and find more. Luckbealadytonight's very wide, and Hetty G has a great run in between rivals as they turn in. Square Peg with upset on her mind, holding on to a 2-length lead. Hetty G has had every single chance, so as Luckbealadytonight. Closing late is Kirby. Square Peg is almost home at the 16th pole, continuing to charge is Hetty G, but is second best to a 17-1 bomb. Square Peg was the longest price on the board.
Square Peg shocks the opener, going off at 17-1. Give Kenton Morris his first. And Square Peg returned 36.40, 17.80, 6.20. Hetty G, $5, 2.80. Luckbealadytonight, 2.20, and the 5 was fourth. Your exact was worth 58.80. Your 50-cent try, 92.45. Your 10-cent super, $79.04. We'll move to the second race. Optional claimant 32,000, going 6 furlongs. Here's Josh.
Away and running. Good speed, one from the inside for Spike Zone, who has an uncontested lead exiting the chute. Liberty Star came away in that second position, and Chief Ron to take that second position away. Cowboy Malice is a ground-saving fourth with 5 furlongs to go, and under the radar would have to pass them all. So the speed belongs to Spike Zone, 1-for-1 in his young racing career, and shows the way by a length and a tail. Chief Ron chases at the half-mile pole in second, while Liberty Star stays parked at the rail in third. Cowboy Malice still in front of 1, and that's short-lived as under the radar starts to pick up velocity on the outside. 3 furlongs to go. Spike Zone still the leader, but the lead's only a dwindling neck. Chief Ron right there trying to press past Spike Zone, who broke through the gate prior to the start. There's quite a separation back to Cowboy Malice, Liberty Star, and Chief Ron as they turn to the top of the stretch. So now Chief Ron on the far outside tries to confront Spike Zone at the top of the stretch, and Chief Ron now hits the front. Spike Zone grudgingly gives way, trying to close late as under the radar might complete the exacta, but it's over up top, and Chief Ron is nicely clear. Chief Ron has won it.
Chief Ron going off at 3-5. Gave Chelsea Mosley her fourth. Give Michael Sanchez his 8. And gave Chief Ron the win. 322, 42, 10. Spike Zone 525. Betty under the radar, $4, and the 5 was fourth. Your exact at 10.20. Your try 14.85. Your daily double 4 and 6, 69.50. And you got a 10-cent super refund. And let's go to the third race. Maiden special weight going 1 mile. There's a good one in here. Pay attention.
Ready? Away and running. Good rail speed from Whiz Wit. There goes Global Sensation. And First Emperor's adding fuel to the fire early on. Silver R is committed to a 4-wide kick as they round this first turn. And Motawaafeg is even deeper than that as they enter the clubhouse turn. Far outside is Andolini with Steady John in between rivals. And Black Limo is last of all, but a ground-saving last. Leaving the first turn, passing the 6 furlong peg. And Global Sensation's the leader today. And chose the away a length and a half. Whiz-Wit broke on top and was outpaced but is in a clear second position, and on the far outside is Motawaafeg. Silver R still holding down to that third place position with 5 furlongs to go, and First Emperors is ground saving fifth. Steady John is still in front of 2, which is Black Limo, and Endolini is still last of all. They gallop down the back of the track, and it's Global Sensation, the one they gotta catch, and that lead is still a cozy length and a half. Whiz-Wit is right there in the rear view mirror of Global Sensation in second, and Motawaafeg is starting to get on track in third. First Emperor starts to slowly drop away. Steady John on the wide outside. The other 3 are never near. 5/16 to go, and still calling the shots is Global Sensation that leads a length and 3/4. Still chasing is Whiz-Wit in second, far outside for Motawaafeg, and Steady John tries to pick him up at the 3/16. They swing in. Global Sensation's been this long time leader. Whiz-Wit continues to chase in second. Motawaafeg is 3 lengths down. Up the inside, Steady John is coming with a promising kick at the 16th pole. Global Sensation at 2-1 still clear. Steady John grabs second. Motawaafeg is no better than third. It's Global Sensation's win.
Global Sensation, first time star by Into Mischief for Mike Stidham, takes from gate to wire. Give him his 6th, give Michael Sanchez his first, and 2 they gave him his 16th. This is a really nice colt. 680, 360, 280. Steady John, $3, 220. Motawaafeg is 380, and the 1 was 4th. Your exact 1120. Your 50-cent try 26.45. Your daily double 6-5, 780, and your pick 3 one's 27.55. And your 10-cent super, $11.76. 4th race, claiming 12.5, non-winners of 2, going 6 furlongs, with a field of 8. Here's Josh.
Away and running. Good speed, 1 from the outside for Bourbon Over Ice, stalking showing speed, and so is Sutton Valley. And the rail belongs to Golden Aviator as they settle down, and Simply Valid also tosses his cap into the ring. And Chief Charlie now comes away in 5th as Stalking backpedals to 6th. Second to last is another Lulu, and a lackluster last as Runner must be 15 lengths down from a 4-pronged battle at the half-mile pole. Golden Aviator takes the inside trail, Simply Valid's 1 off the fence. Bourbon Over Ice, I should say, is 3 deep, and Sutton Valley is 4 wide as they enter the turn, with 3 furlongs to go, and a distant 5th is Chief Charlie. Midpoint of the 5/16, Golden Aviator still continues to show the way, and Sutton Valley right there breathing down that rival's neck in second. These 2 are the principals right now. A distant 3rd is Bourbon Over Ice with Simply Valid, and trying to close in from out of the clouds is another Lulu and Chief Charlie, as Golden Aviator still the one they have to catch. Golden Aviator holding on to a neck lead, but here comes Sutton Valley at 7-2, and flying on the outside is another Lulu. Sutton Valley had the jump, another Lulu jumping out the ground. Here's the finish. It's close. Picture time of the 4th.
Picture time, indeed. We have one even closer to that in the last race. Another Lulu, Balthazar Gavin gets his 2nd, Aubrey Green gets her 2nd, and another Lulu returned 15, 26, 65, 80. Sutton Valley 564.20. Chief Charlie 920. The 1 was 4th. Your $1 exact at 53.10. Your 50-cent try $366.85. Your daily double 5 and 2 52.70, and your pick 3 79.85. And your pick 4, 3,837 even, and your 10-cent super, $269.16. 5th race, first race on a turf. It's a maiden special weight on 5 furlongs. Here's your start.
Away and running. Good speed from the favorite Jack of Rose, showing rail speed as Dance on the Moon. And right there, too, is Edmund Fitzgerald, and there goes Sharp Sensation in the firing line, too. And those are the first 4 on settling down. Alexis S. came away in 5th position. Riding that rail is Tucker Road, and in between rivals is Tempesta. And near the backfield is Don Ciccio as they go to the far turn run. So Edmund Fitzgerald's the leader, tracked intently by Jack of Rose, and then Dance on the Moon in 3rd. Magic Monday's off the fence. Wide trip for Sharp Sensation. Alexis S. the Gray has 3 beaten, which is Tucker Road, Tempesta, and a long-looking last is Don Ciccio. They turn for the money, and Edmund Fitzgerald's the one they gotta catch. Shows the way by a length and a half. The favorite's trying to roll, which is Jack of Rose, and storming up and over the top on the outside is Sharp Sensation. Passing the 16th pole, here comes Jack of Rose with that mid-track charge, and Jack of Rose has the momentum. Alexis S. is late on the scene. Jack of Rose has won it.
Jack of Rose draws clear at the end. Blinkers off today. Mike Cedeno gets his second. Give him his seventh. Angel Suarez his 17th win. The winner returned $4, $3.20, $2.80. Alexa S, $7, $4.60. Edmund Fitzgerald, $4, and the 2 was fourth. Your exact $11.70. Your 50-cent try, $36. Your daily double 2 and 10, $37.20. Your pick 3 was worth $66.95. 10-cent super, $35.53. That'll bring us up to the 6th race at starter allowance, $8,000. This is a good one.
Away and running. Good speed in the center from It's Game Time. The favorite came away well. That's Flat Out Flying. And on the white outside, Swing West injects some speed to the pace today. And the early advantage out deep on the track goes to Swing West to the 7.5. It's Game Time wrangles off the early lead as they go around the first of 2 left turns. And even Thunder sneaks through up against the rail to join that fight for third with Flat Out Flying. Towards the inside is And One, who's last of all. And in front of that one is Pay the Kid. So Swing West wanted the lead and got it, and now tries to slow this down to a crawl. They pass the 6 furlong point, and Swing West the leader by 2. It's Game Time's a tracking second, and even Thunder takes the run up the rails in that 3rd place position. Flat Out Flying was 1-5 when the wagering market closed, and this one floats along in 4th. There's a gap of 3 back to And One and Pay the Kid. They have 4.5 furlongs to go, and Swing West is trying to cause a bit of an upset here, but coming back to the field on the far outside, Flat Out Flying is still in hand of that 2nd place position, which is now overtaken by It's Game Time. Even Thunder is right there in a position to challenge. Pay the Kid gets grubbed upon, and the trailer is And One as they navigate the 5/16 pole. So Swing West drops away silently, and on the far outside, Flat Out Flying wants the lead and conquers it. It's Game Time will try to counter in second. Swing West deflated like an overcooked souffle, and Pay the Kid goes wide. They're off the turn and they swing in. Flat Out Fly now flees the scene with a 2-length lead. It's Game Time is desperately holding on to second, and the gray Even Thunder closes in to share the trifecta with Pay the Kid. But 1-5 was the winning number here, and Flat Out Flying stalked, pounced, and rolled away. Flat Out Flying cruised under the line.
Flat Out Flying lived to his name. Flat Out Flying versus Horses for Courses. He's had 6 starts at Delaware Park. He's 5 wins and 1 second. Cal Lynch gets his 12th. Michael Sanchez gets his 9th. And Flat Out Flying won his 13th race out of 38 starts. 260, 210, 210, that's okay. It's Game Time, 260, 210. Even Thunder, 240, and the 7 was 4th. Your exacta, 5 and 3, 250. Your try, 440. Your daily double, 390. Your pick 3, $26.10. Your super's worth a modest $1.77. The 7th race was the feature race. It was an allowance A other than going 5 furlongs on the turf. Here's your start.
Away and running. Great start, too. There goes Uncle Remy showing good early speed. There goes the gray Psychedelic Shack. And Valiant Virtue is right there, too. So those are the 3. Great Go-Go's on the far outside, and Mr. Fantasy was in a bit of a tight spot. Call Will takes the trail up the rail in front of 3, which is his Royal G. Second last is Jag. And the one who wants no part of it all today is Noble El Cid. Around the far turn they go. Psychedelic Shack with the money on. Struts his stuff to a 1-length lead. Valiant Virtue right there getting a bit closer at the quarter pole. Great Go-Go's off the fence, a ground-saving Uncle Remy. And Call Will's in the thick of it too as they turn for home. 6, his Royal G bolt to the course. They swing in. Psychedelic Shack clinging on to a neck lead. Valiant Virtue is right there too. Call Will is starting to explode late, but time's ticking away. It's still Psychedelic Shack. Call Will now with a big thrust of speed, and Call Will has won it.
Call Will draws clear. Call Will has picked up his 15th win on the turf out of 47 starts. What a nice old horse he is. Give Mike Catalano his first. Give Charlie Marquez his first. Give Call Win his 16th win out of 60 starts. 1060, 360, 220. Psychedelic Shack, 320, 240. And Valiant Virtue, 220. The 3 was 4. The exact is 1620. The try, 1410. Daily double 5 and 2, $8.50. Pick 3, $9.45. While your pick 5 is worth $662.90. 10-cent super, $11.36. That'll bring us up to the finale. It's Philly Mares, claiming 10, going 1 mile and 70 yards. Watch this finish.
Away and running. Good speed on the outside for Adriana Espinita. There goes Winning for Pleasure. And Majestic Skirl also wants a piece of the action. And She's So Cool came away in that fourth place position as they have 7.5 furlongs to go. Misspoken's a cozy fifth to the outside. Tahoe Will is sixth. Up the inside, it's Cinnamon Dream going very deep as Celestial Diva in front of two, which is Anahia's Dream. And west of all is Chalk Hill. 6.5 furlongs to go, and Majestic Skirl wanted the lead and got it, but that lead's only 3/4 of a length. Adriana Espinita right there slowly pushing the pace in second, and Misspoken's in between rivals a joint third. Winning for Pleasure takes the inside trail, and Tahoe Will is 3 deep at the 5 furlong peg in front of Celestial Diva, who's now a settled down sixth. She's So Cool in front of 3, which is Cinnamon Dream, Anahia's Dream, and Chalk Hill still patiently ridden at the back of the pack. 4 furlongs to go. Majestic Skirl gets a pop of the whip already and passed by Adriana Espinita. So now Adriana Espinita takes the baton away from Majestic Skirl. On the outside, Tahoe Will starts a steady advance. Misspoken is on the far outside in that fourth place position. She's So Cool is in a little bit of traffic, and the others need to pick up their heels as Adriana Espinita is kicked away to a 3-length lead at the quarter pole. Tahoe Will continues the chase in second. Closing on the far outside is Anahia's Dream, and Chalk Hill's even wider than that. Everybody's a dirty mess except for Adriana Espinita with a clean pair of silk shows the way by 3. Tahoe Will is holding on to second. Closing up the inside is Cinnamon Dream. Far outside for Chalk Hill. Tahoe Will's getting on track now. So is Cinnamon Dream. Cinnamon Dream has the run of the race. Tahoe Will holding. Tahoe Will squeaks it out to
You call that photo, good luck. But it did go to Tahoe Whale, 440, 340, 280. Cinnamon Dream second, 26.40, $11. Clark Hill was third, 360, and then 9 was fourth. Your exacta 46.20. Your 50-cent try 130.65. Your daily double 2 and 10, $21. And your pick 3 was worth 13.45. While your 50-cent pick 4, 35.20. $184.54 under 10-cent super. Let's look at the leaderboard here. Jimmy Rodriguez, nothing today, nothing for Carlos Cedeno. We have to go down to Michael Sanchez. He picked up a couple today. That's the only change. On the trainer side of the board, Cal Lynch gets his 12th, and nobody else did anything else today. That was a look at Thursday, the 14th of July. We had 8 races. Nice handle, folks. $2,424,161. So for Elaine Tapman, Chris Rooney, and all the guys here at TV, I'm your host, JJ Gracie. Good night and good racing, and I'll see you at the races.
Delaware Park.